First, let's add an event listener to our email input field. We're listening for the input event, which is fired in real time as the user types into the field. We define a regular expression pattern to match a basic email format. This pattern checks for a sequence of characters before and after the @ symbol, and there should be a period followed by more characters at the end. Next, we use the test method provided by our regular expression to check the current value of the email input field. Depending on whether the value is a valid email format, we update the email feedback element with the appropriate message. With this event listener, users will now receive instant feedback as they type their email, improving their form completion experience. Now let's move on to password validation. We're adding an event listener on the password input field that will react to each key press. Well, keep the password strength checking basic for this example, but remember, in a real-world scenario, you might want to employ more complex rules for security purposes. Well, default the initial password strength to weak, and we'll update this status based on the criteria that we check next. We store the current value of the password input in a variable to be evaluated for strength. For a strong password, we check if the input has more than 10 characters, contains at least one uppercase letter, and at least one number. If all these conditions are met, we change the password strength to strong. If the password does not meet the criteria for strong but is longer than 5 characters, we consider it to be of medium strength. The strength variable is then used to provide immediate feedback to the user by updating the text content of the password feedback element with the current password strength level. With these listeners in place, the user will be guided in real time to enter a valid email and a strong password, enhancing both user experience and form data quality.